Wait a minute. That's Darth Vader. We haven't seen Darth Vader in All-CAW Wrestling for ages. And he's here talking to his grandson, Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is here to... It looks like Darth Vader is going to complete Kylo Ren's training. Kylo Ren came to All-CAW Wrestling to avenge his grandfather's loss at the hands of Jason Voorhees. And that's leading to tonight's pre-show match. So...
All-CAW Wrestling. All-CAW Wrestling. All-CAW Wrestling.
All-CAW Wrestling.
Yeah, I was a bit off on that.
So we're here in Glenville, Arizona, and it's Vader time. It's Darth Vader time.
It's Big Van Darth Vader.
Big Van, yes. Which is that's a scope for a prequel, isn't it?
It's Darth Vader! We haven't seen him in ages!
It's Darth Bloody Vader, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the pre-show match here for Night of Champions.
Doesn't look like he's in the movies.
Shut up. Well, this card was made as best as it could, I'm sure. So hello there, I am the Big Daddy D, sitting here at ringside with...
The Little Daddy E.
The little
Because it's the pre-show, we've brought him along.
Yes, that's right. Just like when WWE does a pre-show and they have that other commentator here who's really, really good, whose name I forget now, Maury Ronello. But then when the main pay-per-view comes on, he buggers off and Michael Cole comes on. It's like, actually,
why bother?
Can we not just keep the guy that we had on because he's actually a lot better than you? So anyway, Darth Vader making his long-ass entrance down here to the ring. We saw from backstage there that Kylo Ren has come to All-CAW Wrestling to avenge the loss of his grandfather at the hands of Jason Voorhees. Now, if you remember back in the day when the Unholy Alliance defeated the Dark Lords of the Sith for those tag team titles, it was the start of the Unholy Alliance's, unholy reign of terror here in All-CAW Wrestling. Also,
He's of the Unholy Reign of Terror.
he's not part of the Unholy Alliance now. Listen.
Also, there was that one.
He's Darth Vader. He ruled the Empire.
Also, there was that one time where Darth Vader kicked him off a massive platform. I mean, not Darth Vader.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees kicked him
off a massive platform. Well, we briefly had All-CAW Wrestling Room on Soul Calibur before.
What? No, we didn't. That was real. That was a backstage segment.
Yes, it was.
Where they now had swords for some reason.
A backstage segment on the Death Star. And now Kylo Ren making his entrance out here. So it's definitely going to be a case of generations colliding here tonight. Well, I think this has to be the...
They're both from the dark side.
Yes, but Darth Vader says he's going to complete Kylo Ren's training by presumably kicking the crap out of him in the middle of the ring.
Technically, there isn't really a heel or face in this match, but whatever.
It's heel versus heel. Hooray! All that lovely heely goodness. Now
So
then,
it's Empire versus First Order.
I suppose
Yes.
it is. Yes. Now then, we've had...
And it's people who
Shut up!
haven't watched the Force Awakens.
Shut up!
Sorry, because I
Shut up!
Because I just gave a spoiler.
Well, I think people would have seen The Force Awakens by now, don't you?
Yes.
Well, we've had... In WWE, they've had father versus son matches, haven't they? When you had Vince versus Shane. They even had father versus daughter when they had Vince versus Stephanie. But never have they had grandfather versus grandson. Wow. Can you imagine that? If you got in the ring with your grandfather and had to wrestle him?
I'd punch him in the dick! What?
Oh my god. I hope your grandfather's not watching this.
Yeah, granddad.
That's the quote of the evening, folks. I would punch my grandfather in the dick.
Yes.
They've not had grandfather versus grandson matches in the WWE, but they have had businessman versus God matches.
Yeah.
Yes, they have. Vince McMahon versus God.
Who will win?
Technically, though, God has a worse win-loss record than Snooki from the Jersey Shore.
Wow.
What?
That says a lot. Well, it looks like Darth Vader is showing his grandson some tough love here by hitting him with a big suplex here. Well, I'm going to complete your training by beating the hell out of you. And a big body slam as well, or power slam, whatever you want to call that. Grabs Kylo Ren, sends him into the corner. Oh god, head first, and a big flying shoulder tackle. I didn't know Vader was so light on his feet. Isn't it? He looks like a walking ATM machine. Oh no, sorry, that's Ted Turner. Isn't that right, Eric Bischoff?
Yes.
It's funny because WCW.
And we're fighting in the superstars arena. The Super Star Wars arena.
Yeah, which totally isn't on WWE 13. Stop asking.
What? What are you talking about? This isn't a game. This is real life. God damn it!
We totally didn't have to go back to WWE 13 because Community Creations is now down on 2K14.
And therefore we couldn't re-download that Darth Vader card that we had for 2K14. What? What are you talking about? You know.
This isn't a game.
This is real life.
What do you mean it's a good thing that we kept that Darth Vader card on WWE 13? What? Really?
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you're gonna just mad him again, you know.
Although I do like the moving stars in the background. That's quite nice.
Okay.
That's very good. That looks very pretty. So, Darth Vader, I think it's been mostly Darth Vader so far in this match. Sends his grandson to the corner and punches him in the back. Puts him on the top rope. Is he going to suplex him off there?
Darth Vader's not a happy camper.
He is not, no. And neither is Kylo Ren. Never go on holiday with your granddad. If he suplexes you off the top rope, it's probably not going to end well.
Especially if it's Darth Vader.
Yes. It's like that Robert De Niro film, isn't it? Bad Grandpa. Bad Grandpa. Darth Vader's taking Kylo Ren to the strip clubs. Anyway.
Like, what? What?
Never mind. Forget I said that.
Basically,
They could be children watching this.
basically, Kylo Ren's entire origin story is just, oh no, I fell on my bike. Screw you, Dad. Help me, Granddad.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It'd be funny if he grew up idolising his grandmother though, rather than his granddad.
Yeah,
He came out dressed like Padme. This is who I am now, Dad. Deal with it.
All the feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all this weird makeup on his face, you know, sort of a vaguely sort of oriental.
What?
And then that fact is never touched upon again.
Yes.
Because the rest of the planet isn't oriental at all.
Nope.
And
What?
then there's fish people.
Just because. Let's not talk about
People.
Let's not talk about the prequels. I don't think my blood pressure could take it.
I like Jar Jar Binks.
Yes, well, it's good that when they did The Force Awakens, we finally got ourselves a decent Star Wars film. You know, the first decent Star Wars film since 1983. Hey, I like Return of the Jedi, shut your face. So, I don't know what Darth Vader is hoping to teach Kylo Ren here, other than how to take a beating, but it looks like Kylo Ren is fighting back here with a back elbow to the face of his asthmatic granddad.
Jesus.
Well, I thought...
You got an ATM machine there in that light bright torso of yours, Vader? Why don't you actually start doing something?
Machine.
Before we start telling everyone what a whiny bitch you were about Padme or Panda Bear, whatever the hell her name was.
And now you're stealing lines from Robot Chicken. Original and hilarious.
Oh jeez, he's crying. I love you too. What do you mean they blew up the Death Star? Who's they? What's an aluminum falcon?
Doing all these lines in the wrong chronological order. You're destroying it.
Actually, what's a falcon? Because you don't actually get a falcon in the Star Wars universe.
Oh yeah.
So when he said it's the Millennium Falcon, he did the Kessel Run in how many parsecs it is. Parsecs. Luke at that point should have said, "What's a falcon?"
He should have called it's the Millennium Minoc. Minoc!
That doesn't really sound impressive there.
So, sure we'll have some great reactions for Night of Champions. Wait, I just said reactions! The Fire Brothers are coming! Get down!
Oh yes, because they own that word, don't they?
They now own the word react.
Twats. I love Demons, according to that bloke in the crowd. I quite like that, yes. And Demons 2. That was a fun sequel. Yes. But that's enough of talking about your love of random Italian 80s horror films.
I'm slowly dying inside.
And I'm slowly dying.
Stop stealing my lines!
Is that because you've got little Izzy Wizzy commentating with you? People like him. You know, when Jason ran out with that lead pipe and hit Godzilla over the back of it, there was a comment sort of left by the All-CAW Wrestling fans going, Little Izzy Wizzy's reaction when Jason came out with a lead pipe, priceless. He just kind of just screamed, Jason!
Jason!
You just screamed Jason at the top of your voice.
Jason!
It was very good.
It was interesting.
It was a thing. Definitely was a thing. Kylo Ren needs to learn how to respect his elders. At the moment, he's just beating the crap out of them. And he knocks over Darth Vader. Hang on, where's he going now? He's looking underneath that metal ring, although it seems to be quite canvassy, doesn't it? Now they're fighting on the outside.
The chair picked up, faded into nothing.
The Kylo crossbow! He gives him the Kylo crossbow, and they're going for a pin on the outside.
One. Have a crossbow.
Shut up!
He's the only person in the entire Star Wars universe.
Hang on, he's going for the choke slam of the Sith. This is his. He's going for the choke slam of the Sith. That's his grandfather's finisher, and he gets the free count. A free count on Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren wins.
Kylo Ren wins this match.
Now we know who would win.
In a fight between Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. Yes, we've just seen it played out in front of us.
In a wrestling match.
Versus the Empire and the First Order.
Oh, okay. So there we go. He hit the Kylo crossbow, and he hit the choke slam of the Sith, which is his grandfather's finisher. Can you believe that? Well, if he's capable of choke slamming his own grandfather on the arena floor, what the hell is he going to do to everyone else? I mean, it's not.
Maybe four struck him.
Possibly. Maybe it's not bad enough. He's killed his dad. He's choke slammed his granddad on the concrete floor. What else is Kylo Ren going to do? He may be someone to look out for in All-CAW Wrestling.
He might even throw a sword at Chewbacca.
Cutscene. Put Deadpool in his new dark attire.
Ooh, he's turned heel.
You know when someone turned heel when they start wearing dark attire. And Leatherface has been put on the injured list. So Deadpool is going to take his place. Deadpool's pulling double duty tonight in Night of Champions. It looks like Captain Deadpool is going to be teaming up with Freddy and Jason. And they will defend the tag team titles against Team Mortal Kombat, who will be defending their own Randomness Rules tag team titles. Let's go look at the card here.
The D-League Championship with Mega Man versus
Donkey Kong.
We have the King of Hardcore Championship with Deathstroke versus Tyrion Lannister versus Chucky versus Akuma.
It's a double women's title match with Cammy.
Luke versus Cammy. Here's the interactive championship. Wolverine versus
Blade.
Oh, right. No.
We have the Randomness Rules Championship with Michael Myers versus the Power of a Random Button.
And the World Heavyweight Champion, Deadpool versus Godzilla.
Also announces the 20-man comic book Royal Rumble.
Featuring all these people plus some more. We can see now that Deadpool will take Leatherface's place in that double tag team title match.
And of course we have the 5-on-5 match of survival with the Avengers against the Goblin Army.
Come back tomorrow, folks. We will have the Night of Champions mega event in full right here on the All-CAW Wrestling channel. So make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss a single moment of action. Until then, I am the Big Daddy D.
I'm the Little Daddy E.
And I am the little lady, but I might not be commentating on the next one.
No, possibly not. In fact, very likely not. We'll catch you at Night of Champions. Good night, everybody.